Hi, I am Life Coach Patricia Booker with Kingdom Business, where we are empowered, where we heal, get delivered, and we get free. We know who we are. We elevate our minds and our spirits and raise and expand our consciousness to ultimately walk in our true divine purpose. That is the truth of who God created us to be. So first, you guys, I want to just say thank you for viewing my videos. Thank you all for subscribing to my channels. Thank you for those who share my video and who donate to my channel as well. Thank you so very much. And so, jumping right into it, I want to talk to you guys today about 6 simple ways to raise your vibration. That's right. 6 simple ways to raise your vibration. As we know, raising your vibration takes you higher in the spirit. It causes your light to shine brighter. It causes you to be lighter because you're letting go of a lot of heavy, dense weight, unnecessary things that restrict you from not just going higher, but also manifesting your true desires, your dreams, your goals, your visions, and the promises of God. And so, which are all in the same, by the way. So, 6 simple things that you can do to raise your vibration. 6 simple ways to raise your vibration. So here we go. Take note. Number 1, pray every day. It is absolutely vital that you pray every day. It is absolutely vital that you have a relationship with God so that you can feel and be motivated to pray every day. I say that because having a relationship with God helps you to, it kind of causes you to want to pray because you trust that you are praying to God, whom you have a relationship with. You go to God in prayer knowing that He hears you because you have a relationship. Now, if you don't have a relationship with God, I encourage you to develop one. So, pray every day. Even the scripture tells us to pray without ceasing. Pray without ceasing. That means pray always. Pray all the time. And many a times a prayer can be something simple as right now, God, thank you. Continue to give me strength. Continue to help me to raise my vibration. Show me ways to raise my vibration. Give me the strength, the knowledge, the understanding, the wisdom that I need to do so. Thank you and amen. It can be just as simple as that. Now, in all honesty, getting on your knees praying is a very humbling act. When you kneel down before God on your knees in prayer, you're humbling yourself before God. Not to say that you can't humble yourself before God if you're not on your knees, but the posture, you're posturing yourself in a humbling way. And I only mention that to say that you don't always have to be on your knees to pray. However, I encourage you sometimes to do that, or as God leads you. But again, praying without ceasing means praying all the time throughout your day. You should be praying. You should, even if you're thanking God and giving God praise and acknowledgement, that's an act of prayer. That's an act of praying. You know, God, I thank you. God, I appreciate you. You know, the other day I was driving and I'm just going to say it was something that was going on. And I said, God, work it out. Work it out. It's just that simple. You can pray in whatever you're doing. You can pray without closing your eyes. You can pray while you're in the middle of work. You can pray while you're driving. You can pray while you're doing whatever. It can be very simple. Because if you're acknowledging God and asking Him for help or assistance or whatever it is in the midst of whatever you're doing, that is a prayer. Which goes back to pray without ceasing. Pray always. Always be praying. So, praying every day, and I'll say constantly throughout the day, is a simple way to raise your vibration. And it's simple because it doesn't take much to pray. That's simple. Well, for me it is. But that's a simple way to raise your vibration because you're connecting with God on purpose. Not that you're not already connected to Him, but when you do an act of reaching out to Him, speaking to Him on purpose, communicating with Him, you are on purpose connecting with Him. You are on purpose. It's kind of like if you're connecting to God, you're connecting to God. Talking high vibration, He's God. So praying every day, going to Him to talk to Him or to ask Him for help, guidance, whatever it be, even if it's for others. When you're praying for others, the same thing. You're still going to God, which causes you to come up higher, to reach out to Him. Or just to connect with Him brings you higher, should I say. That's raising your vibration. So that's a simple way to raise your vibration. Take note, take note, take note, take note. Okay. The second simple way to raise your vibration is to meditate every day or as much as possible. Meditate. Again, meditation connects you with God. You're stilling yourself. You're quieting your own voice, your own thoughts, so you can connect with God. So you can just be still and hear what He's saying to you. You get a lot of insight in meditation. Now, some may say, well, when I try to meditate, thoughts come to me, this, and other. That's okay. Just continue to practice it. In fact, most times that's going to happen. But once you continue to practice it, you learn to just let that float away, and you allow yourself to get back into the stillness and the quietness of it. The better you get at it, the more that won't even be an issue. However, you have to start somewhere if you're not already doing that. However, the whole point is to do it every day or as much as possible. Because again, you're getting right in His presence on purpose. You're getting in God's presence, connecting with Him on purpose, intentionally. So what does that do? Raise your vibration. When you meditate, you're taking yourself away from everything going on in the world, everything going on in your life, and you're connecting directly to God. You're allowing yourself to be tuned right into Him in stillness and quietness. And what does that do? Raise your vibration. It takes you higher. So the more you do it, if it's a daily practice, the better. Some will recommend twice a day, at least 15 minutes a day. I recommend it at least once a day, but as much as you feel led to do so. Also, guided meditation are great. That's something that I personally do. And guided meditation is a meditation where someone is talking to music most of the time, leading you and guiding you to visualize certain things, and even calling in God, calling in the angels to work with you. Yeah, they're calling God in, calling in angels. So you're in direct contact and having a direct interaction with God, the angels, many times your spirit guides, ascended masters, the Octurions. I don't want to go too much into that. The Pleiadians, all those other spiritual higher beings. But I want to just keep it simple and just mentioning all those other higher beings, those that you are receptive to. But if you just only meditate when you're in a place where you're in relationship or receptive to God, Jesus, which is most important to me, That's great. Now, if you're receptive to the other higher spiritual collective beings, that's great. Yet, meditation will raise your vibration. Wherever you are, however you do it, wherever you start, wherever you at, even if you're already doing it, you want to take it a little higher, it will raise your vibration continuously. The more you do it, as you continue to do it as a practice. And have no fear if you slip off, if you miss a day or two or whatever. It's okay, because when you do it, you're putting in the work, so you have some momentum. So if you do miss a day or whatever, you put in a lot of work already. And many a times, for me personally, if I go without it, which I don't do too much too long, I feel off and really feel like I need to. So when you get used to doing that, it's something that you begin to have to do. It's like it is food for you. It's a part of your very food, what you need to keep your vibration high. You find that you need it to keep yourself in a higher vibration, just like praying. Okay, so the third simple way to raise your vibration is to let go of things that no longer serve you. What do I mean by that? That can be anywhere from the wrong thoughts, the wrong people that just are not good for you, that are not on the same wavelength as you. Maybe where you live, maybe the job that you work, maybe some kind of habits that you may have, certain tasks that you do that you can let go of. Anything that does not serve you, let it go. Because when you let go of things that are not good for you, you're dropping a lot of baggage, which causes you to do what? Become lighter and what? Go higher. It raises your vibration. That's right. It raises your vibration. So if you're dealing with maybe you in a environment, a work environment or something that is negative or is very toxic, unless God is leading you to be there for some reason, because he's working on you in that situation, or he has you there for a reason, so he's telling you to be there. If that's not the case, 9 times out of 10, he's probably leading you and guiding you to remove yourself from that. And you feel that. So if that be the case, it's meant for you to let that go, because it doesn't serve you. And in you letting that go, you will raise your vibration. You will come up higher. Anytime you let go of anything that does not serve you, you raise your vibration. Again, when you let go of the wrong thoughts, the wrong thinking, even belief systems that don't serve you, that keep you stuck, stagnant, that are not helping you to go higher. When you let them go, you do go higher. People, negative people, people that are not speaking life into you. If someone is not speaking life into you, and what they're doing, if they're trying to tear you down or being critical of you, it's one thing to point out to someone what it is in a loving way, but anything outside of that, you don't want to be around people like that, because that's negative energy. And so when you remove yourself from those kind of people, people that don't believe in you, shouldn't even entertain people like that. If they don't believe in you, if they don't support you and encourage your dreams and visions, or even if they're not encouraging it, if they're coming against it, you don't want to be around people like that. You want to let them kind of people go so that you can raise your vibration. When you let go of dead weight, because that's what it is, because it does not serve you. It's nothing good. If nothing good is coming out of something, it's not good for you. Therefore, when you let it go, you raise your vibration. Take note, take note, take note, take note. Okay. So the fourth simple way to raise your vibration is to focus your attention on positive things only. Do you hear me? Only put your attention on positive things. In other words, those things that make you happy, those dreams that you're building, those businesses that you're building, even if you're entertaining yourself, try to entertain yourself with positive things, good music, good programming, TV programming. If you watch TV, good YouTube programming, positive things, those things that enhance you, that help you to grow, or just bring you joy. Try to stay away from things that bring you down. Focus your attention only on positive things, positive people. Again, don't even give credence to people that are negative. In fact, they shouldn't even be there, because as in the third way to raise your vibration, we already said we were letting all those kind of things go that don't serve us. So we shouldn't even be giving our attention to negative people, because we already let them go. But even in the event that they're still there, because sometimes you come across negative people, but they're not in your life, you don't deal with them, but they're there. Don't give your attention to them. They there, and that's that. Don't focus on them. Focus on positive people. People that make you happy. People that are pleasant. People you like to be around. People you like to interact with. People, I have a thing where I'm like, if I deal with somebody and it's not pleasant, it's always something, I just would rather not do you, because it's not pleasant. Why would I want to interact and engage with someone that's not pleasant? Now, it's different when you're in some kind of relationship or something going on and God is in the midst working things out in you and in them, and y'all together are working through things. So in that case, you can always talk through things, go through things, and still come to that common ground, and everything is good. There's no grudges, there's no anger, no resentment, no bitterness, because you both have the understanding we are in this together, and God is in the midst, and he's working some things out in both of us. That's different. But if that's not what it is, and it's just someone that's just negative, hateful, dramatic, whatever, don't focus on them, even when they're trying to get your attention. Don't give it to them. Because remember, where attention goes, energy flows. So you don't even want to give your energy to that, because if you're giving your energy to something that does not serve you, what's happening with where you should be giving your attention to that does serve you? See? So you want to even be careful with when you're focusing your attention on the right thing, you're feeding the right things for yourself. When you're putting your attention to anything, you're putting energy into it. So again, focus on those things that are good, that are positive, that are of high report. Take note, take note, take note, take note. So, the fifth simple way to raise your vibration is to see the positive in everything. And I say that because sometimes we have negative situations. So you have to see the positive in a negative situation. Even when think about it, if someone is being negative towards you, someone is attacking you or saying not nice things to you, whatever, you have to say to yourself, why is this happening? What is this saying to me? What does this mean to me? And many a times for what I'm speaking of, what that means is that you're on the right path. Okay, let's say something happened where something is not going so well in your workplace. It seems like things are breaking down. Well, it's a reason for that. Let's see the positive in a seemingly negative situation. Maybe it's time for you to do something different. Maybe it's time for you to move to a new thing, to a new, better job where you will be much happier at, probably with more pay. Sometimes that's not the case, because for me, happiness matters more than money. I wouldn't want to take a job that pays me more, but it'll make me more miserable. I'd rather be somewhere where I'm happy. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't big on get your money. I'm just saying, If something is happening in your workplace or in your business, it could very well be, this is happening because it's time for me to do something new, to move you into your next. So you have to see the positive in a thing that seems to be negative. And when you do that, you raise your vibration. If a relationship is ending, you know why it's ending? Because God either released you from that because whatever it was supposed to teach you, whatever it is, what it was supposed to do for you, you got it, and now it's time to move on. And or he has something much better for you. So you have to see the positive in a seemingly negative situation. And when you do that as much as possible with everything, you raise your vibration. It's just a shift in perception, a shift in the way you see things. It's like that saying go, God will use what the enemy do for your good. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about. I know the saying. God will work out, put it like this, make lemonade out of lemons. For some reason, I can't even think of the saying, and I know it. Anyhow, just take note, take note, take note, take note. See things in a positive way. See the positive in even a seemingly negative situation. And raise your vibration. So, the fifth simple way to raise your vibration, or was that the fifth? Yeah, it was. So we on number 6. We on the 6th simple way to raise your vibration is to know that God and the universe are working things out for your good. See, when you walk in faith and in trust because you know God is working things out for your good, you are constantly in a high vibration. I promise you. When you know that everything is working for your good, when you know that God is on your side, that the universe is on your side, and everything is happening and conspiring to bless you, the good, the seemingly bad, when you know that it's all working for your good, guess what? You are constantly in a high vibration. So, I encourage you to know. Now, if you don't believe that to be so, maybe you have some work to do so you can get to a place. If you're out here messy, you might not believe that. Now, I would say this. Even when you're out here messy, the karma that you receive, the consequences that you get back is actually working out for your good. God and the universe is still conspiring to bless you. It's still all working for your good. Because the idea of the consequences of your bad actions and behaviors or whatever is to awaken you to the fact that this is not the way. So you can change your mind and do it better. So you can be on the right path that God has for you. So even that is working for your good. So if you're not in that space already, prayerfully and hopefully you'll get there. If you know that you're already on your journey and in your path and allowing God to do the work and you're doing, everything, you already in there. Knowing that all these things are working for your good, that God and the universe are on your side, conspiring, working to bless you. When that's your attitude and your disposition, and that's just what you walk in, your vibration is lit. So along with praying every day, meditating every day, or as much as possible, letting go of things that no longer serve you, focusing on positive things only, seeing the positive and the negative things, seemingly negative things, and knowing that God and the universe are working all this out for your good, You vibrating on a very high frequency. You have raised your vibration. And that's just how you roll. So I encourage you to employ these 6 simple ways to raise your vibration. Take note, take note, take note, take note. With that, you guys, I'm going to leave you right there with that. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. Click on that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Also, click on that bell right next to that red subscribe button so that you can get a notification every time I upload a new video. You can also connect with me on Facebook and Instagram at Latricia Booker, and on Twitter at Kingdom Business 9. That is Kingdom Business with 1 S and the number 9. I think I said Facebook and Twitter. I meant Facebook and Instagram at Latricia Booker. And on Twitter at Kingdom Business 9. Kingdom Business with 1 S and the number 9. So you guys, take note, take note, take note, take note. That's my time. I'm out. Peace.